Hello again, everybody! Zack Attack is here with Atak Sportz for today, Thursday, November the 7th, 2013. Alright, of course, all wrestling news on this Atak Sportz today. So, let's kick off with WWE news. Well, Triple H gave his weekly interview to Michael Cole yesterday on WWE.com, of course, commenting about several things that happened on Raw on Monday, especially what happened with Big Show getting rehired in the impromptu 4-on-1 handicap match with The Shield and Radio taking on Big Show. I heard backstage Triple H was kind of frustrated by the way it ended, even though when it comes to storyline, Big Show went through a table with a powerbomb. I think the way the ending was executed, I think Triple H may have been mad about that. But it might have been called a 5-on-1 handicap match because, of course, Kane came out. Now, Kane's apparently a crony. He handed out steel chairs to The Shield and Orton, which helped beat up Big Show and led to those powerbomb. And on this interview on WWE.com, Triple H said that Kane is now Director of Operations. What specific role does he play in that as his Director of Operations? Triple H said on the interview, we'll see. You'll see, basically. I think Kane would be like directing the Shield. He's like a co-conspirator now. He's probably like, hey, Triple H told me to direct you guys to beat up the Big Show again this week. Or beat up Daniel Bryan if he ever comes back. I think probably went off Daniel Bryan by getting, well, he came back Monday. And now I think Punk and him probably going to fight at Survivor Series against the Wyatts in some way. Speaking of matches at Survivor Series, SmackDown taping on Tuesday. Spoiler alert. I'll wait too. I'll give you a few seconds if you don't want to see the spoiler alert for SmackDown taping. Okay, during the SmackDown taping, it was revealed that John Cena will be defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Alberto Del Rio in a one-on-one match. I was hoping that it was going to be Sandal against Cena or Del Rio against Cena and Sandal a triple threat. That means there's only one logical ending. Sandal comes out during the match, calls it a disqualification, triple threat TLC match at TLC. That's what I'm hoping for now. Since now Sandal's not getting a one-on-one rematch against Cena at Survivor Series, I hope Sandal somehow gets involved in the Cena Del Rio match, causes disqualification, or double count out, or no contest, and I hope that Sandal, Cena, and Del Rio fights in a triple threat TLC match at TLC next month. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, on with TNA Impact Wrestling preview for tonight. Of course, live from Cincinnati, Ohio. I was close to going because I live in Michigan. I'm about 4 hours away from Ohio, but I said not to. Question number 5, or top 5 questions that must be answered tonight. Why the hell is Adam Pacman Jones appearing? And how is he going to act out? Dixie Carter was teasing all week about a former TNA title holder to return on Impact this Thursday, tonight. And the former champion is Adam Pacman Jones. Come on, Dixie, come in somebody better. No wonder why Billy Corgan's going to buy TNA. Stupid shit like this. This is why TNA is going to get sold to somebody. Maybe not Billy Corgan. But this is why TNA is going to be sold. Stupid shit like this. Teasing a former champ. Might be Alex Shelley. Hopefully. Someday. But it's Pacman Jones. Pacman Jones was, of course, in TNA for like a second. He was a former tag champion with One of the Truth Killings back in 07. But the stupid thing was, Pacman couldn't touch anybody. So they had all this gimmicky shit, like throwing football at people, because the NFL, he was still employed by the NFL at that time. I think the NFL wouldn't let him hit people. So they had all these stupid things that interact with them. It's like kind of a stupid state. Sorry. So why bring Pacman Jones back? Why? I know it's Cincinnati, used to play for the Bengals, or still does, or whatever. So, but come on. It's stupid Pacman Jones is involved. So it's stupid. Question number 4. Will we see an appearance by either or both Abyss or Mr. Anderson? Abyss has been wrecking chaos, basically beating up a bad influence, Kaz and Daniels. We'll see if Abyss comes back to attack them or not. and defends his television championship. Like, I forgot to mention that. Cass and Daniels on their little mystery last week. They're like, hey, the disappearance of the television title. TV championship. Abyss beat up Devon before he left TNA back in August by being kicked out of Ace and Eights. So let's see if Abyss will defend a television title one day. And we'll also see Mr. Anderson, speaking of Ace and Eights, will Mr. Anderson come back and beat up Bully Ray again before being tossed out by security. So this whole Bully Ray Anderson thing is going to boil over big time. Especially since Bully Ray's not involved in the TNA title tournament, which I'll get to that in a moment. Question number 3. Speaking of championships, who will be the number 1 contender for the Knockouts title tonight? Well, we're going to have a triple threat Knockouts number 1 contenders match to see who will be the next to face off against Gail Kim. ODB, who lost to Gail Kim last week, is in this match. Taking on Brooke Tessmacher and Velvet Sky. The 3 women who were, well, at least Velvet gets another shot, trying to get another title shot, so we'll see who wins this one. I think ODB could win it, but I hope Velvet wins. He gets another shot against Gail. But especially with Lady Tapa in Gail's corner, who knows if they want to face up against Gail, especially with that big monster Tapa as her insurance policy. Question number 2. What will Sting say in the state of the main event mafia this evening? He'll be, of course, talking about the past and, of course, their ongoing with Ace and Ace, but more specifically, the troubles between Sting and Magnus. I think Magnus is having a heel turn, especially was hinted last week when Sting was one of the last eliminated during the Gauntlet Battle Royal to determine who would be the 8th man in the TNA title tournament to determine the new champion since AJ got kicked out after the whole contract dispute and bullshit. I mean, AJ may sign with WWE. I hope that doesn't happen, but we'll see how that ends up and where will AJ go. Anyway, Magnus won the tournament. He eliminated Sting and Kaz at the same time. Of course, Magnus beat Sting. And I think Magnus is showing Sting no respect now. I think, like I said, Magnus is like, fuck you, Sting. I'm doing things my way. So, Sting could address that shit tonight on the state of the Main Event Mafia address. And now, speaking of Ace and Eight, Main Event Mafia, maybe Sting will talk about Kurt Angle's condition. Kurt Angle got hurt during his match against Bobby Roode. Great main event last week, but Angle got hurt after trying to do a suplex move on Bobby Roode. He was like unconscious and he was shaking. Question number 1. Who will win the first match in the first round of the TNA title tournament? Now, we all know who's in the tournament. Angle's in it, if he even makes it. Bobby Roode is in it. James Storm is in it. Austin Aries is in it. We'll also have Magnus in it. Samoa Joe's in it. In the first match, Jeff Hardy against Chris Sabin. And it'll be a Full Metal Mayhem match thanks to the spin of the Wheel of Dixie, which will determine stipulations for every round one of these matches in this tournament. I said this before. I think they could pull like what happened with CM Punk in WWE when CM Punk left WWE with the belt. Then John Cena won the tournament to determine a new champion. And Punk came back and have 2 WWE champions. That could happen with AJ Styles too. But we'll see how that ends up. But we'll see who wins this first match. Hardy against Sabin. Should be a great match. 4 minute mayhem. There's like a ladder match type match. So it should be a very great matchup to begin this tournament. Tonight on TNA Impact Wrestling at 9/8 Central on Spike TV from Cincinnati, Ohio. That is it for Atak Sportz for today. I'll see you later tonight for my TNA Impact review. With that in mind, you've all been attacked by the sports news from Zach. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your Thursday, everybody. Yeah.